Deb, what's going on? I am sorry to hear about your hip, but I'm going to give you a few stretches that is going to help you out. All right. The first one that you should do that is very gentle, that's going to help you to release the hips is a butterfly. And it might not feel good in the beginning, and you might feel like you're stretching out the groin more than you are stretching the hips, but we're gonna do a set. We're gonna do a combination of things to help release the entire hip complex. To do butterfly properly, you're gonna want to support your back. So every time you do butterfly, you want to be leaned up against a wall, and that's gonna help your legs fall open. And then what you're gonna do from there is you're going to put your feet bottoms together. So I have my feet bottoms together and I'm just giving my ankles a little bit of cushion with these items here. All right, make sure your back is all the way supported. Put those feet bottoms together and pull the feet in. All right. And so you don't have to push the legs down. They're falling open by themselves. So you're just going to hold your feet here, pull them in as close as you can, and let the legs fall open and set a timer for about 5 minutes. You want to go 5 minutes at a time with this one and try not to release yourself. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but endure that pain and let those legs fall open. All right. Let the legs fall open. All right. That's butterfly. We're going to go 5 minutes in the butterfly. All right. Cool. Then you got this one here. It's called frog. Butterfly and frog are opposites. And I know that you said you wanted a gentle stretch. This one is not so gentle. Maybe you want to do this one last after you get those other ones that I'm going to show you. But this is frog. Now we're going to come on our knees, and you're just going to want to, you don't even have to take your hands off the ground. You can keep your feet on the ground, but allow your knees to slide open so that your groin is getting closer and closer to the floor. This one is definitely more uncomfortable than butterfly, but it is a great stretch for the hips and for the groin. You're going to have to stretch both. All right. Again, the timing here is going to be 5 minutes. All right. Timing here is going to be 5 minutes. Or what would be better for you to do is actually count your breaths. So if you get 100 deep breaths, you're going to come close to 5 minutes. So you're going to come close to 5 minutes. But what is better is that you're actually going to, by that deep breathing, you're going to be encouraging your body to relax. You're going to be encouraging your muscles to relax as you stretch, rather than if you just go for time. Sometimes we tend to hold our breath when it gets uncomfortable. Okay. Count your breaths, maybe 100 to 120 deep breaths in that stretch. All right. And while you're doing the frog, like you can move your arms out here. You can get on your elbows. Like you don't have to be a statue. All right. Cool. Now we're going to give that lower back a rotational stretch. All right. What I would do is I would get on my back like this. I'm going to put one foot on the ground. I'm going to cross my legs just like this, basically. I'll cross my legs like this. And then I'm going to drop down so that now this foot bottom is on the floor. And then I'm going to pull my knee down with my arm. All right. The key is if I'm dropping my legs to the left, my right shoulder is going to stay pinned to the ground as I give my knee some gentle weight and push this knee closer to the ground. All right. Now we're giving that lower spine a rotational stretch. All right. We do the same thing over on this side and count 60 breaths. So now if I'm going to drop down to the right side, now I want to keep my left shoulder on the ground. I'm going to drop this foot bottom to the ground and I'm going to pull the knee to the ground. There we go. And I'm going to get 60 deep breaths. Right. And now this one is going to target the hip directly, very strong. This one is called the pigeon. All right. Now pigeon, what we're going to do is I'm going to line my feet up like this. I'm going to drop down onto the ground here. Boom. See all I did? I came here and I went here. All right. And now from here, let me turn this way so you can see what's going on with the back foot. I'm here, this back foot, I'm going to pin my foot to the ground and I'm going to stretch this foot back as far as I can. All right. You're going to feel a very intense stretch in the hip here. All right. You're going to feel it and it's going to go all the way down right into the hip. Wherever you're feeling that pinch in the hip, you should target it directly. But I want to loosen the groin and loosen the hips and loosen the lower back before I get into that pigeon, because the pigeon is going to be the most intense stretch that you do. All right. Here from pigeon, I pin the foot down, I put the foot back, and sometimes we want to be here. You want to straighten yourself up. Straighten yourself up so that you are in line with the foot that's stretched back. And so here, same thing. We can come down, all right? And that's going to intensify the stretch that we're giving our hip, all right? Intensify it. All right, that's pigeon. You want to get 60 breaths in there and switch and do the other side. Make sure you don't just do the hip where you feel the pinch. Do both sides so your body stays balanced. All right, should be good. All right, you should definitely get a good stretch out of that. And I hope that you are staying with your fitness dailies and that you just knock out the next day and the next day. Or if you want to repeat the days and you go day one, day two, and slow down the progression, that's fine as well. All right. Cool. I will check you later, Deb.